Welcome to
Hurricane Dean 2007. This is going to be the first Atlantic hurricane. We didn't discuss since we did Hurricane Iota a few months ago. Sorry. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Banana. Oh.
Banana.
Alright. Can I read it?
So today, is everyone here?
No.
Oh, right.
Is
Alright.
everyone here now?
Yes. Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. So we're all here because we're going to be just. Bruh.
Bombastic side-eye. Hello, guys. Anyways.
Alright. So today we'll be discussing Hurricane Dean in 2007.
It's me.
Alright, so when I asked Gabby what she thought about Dean, she said Dean was the most powerful tropical cyclone to strike the Yucatan Peninsula, tied with Janet.
Janet. I thought you were a human.
Hurricane
not-
Janet,
I
1955.
thought you were a human, not a hurricane.
Okay, next slide.
Wait, me. That's my turn.
Alright. Hurricane Dean was the most powerful tropical cyclone of the 2007 Atlantic hurricane season. It was the most intense Atlantic hurricane in the Atlantic since Hurricane Wilma in 2005. Dean was also tied with Hurricane Mitch in 1998 for the ninth most intense Atlantic hurricane ever recorded.
Okay.
Read the next one.
Dean was one of the most
Powerful
tropical cyclones to make in the
Landfall.
I said that, and the Atlantic
Atlantic Basin.
Atlantic basin with
Sustained
sustained winds of 170 millibars
175 miles per hour.
miles per hour at landfall in
Cancun,
Cancun,
Mexico.
Mexico.
It became a Category 5 hurricane on two different occasions.
You already right.
Oh. It became a Category 5 hurricane on two different occasions. One in the Caribbean Sea and one near the Yucatan Peninsula until landfall. Interesting. So Dean was one of only 19 Atlantic hurricanes to make landfall at Category 5 intensity.
Hold on a second. Snowball is a hidden figure, just disguised as Emmett.
Okay, so yeah.
Hi.
So Dean peaked as a Category 5 hurricane, as seen in the satellite image, with maximum sustained winds of 175 miles per hour. And this was also tied with Felix for this most powerful Atlantic hurricane during 2007 by maximum sustained winds.
Next slide. Video.
Yeah, I know, that's not playing right now. Dean formed on August, so this...
Oopsie daisy. Sorry.
Alright. Ignore that. Alright, so this is the meteorological history of Dean. So Dean formed on August 11th, becoming Tropical Depression 4.
I have
Later,
later.
it strengthened into Tropical Storm Dean, becoming the fourth named storm of the season, of the 2007 Atlantic hurricane season. It later intensified into a hurricane on August 16th at 5 a.m. Eastern Daylight
I
Time.
have a question.
Go ahead.
Can I read?
Read the next one.
It
Rapidly intensified.
rapidly intensified into a Category 5 hurricane and attaining maximum sustained
Winds
winds of 165 miles per hour.
But
But we get just
to a Category 4.
to a Category 4 past south of Jamaica.
So Dean had rapidly intensified to a Category 5 hurricane near the Caribbean Sea, but later weakened to a Category 4 and then passed south of Jamaica. Well, yeah.
Question.
Yes?
So it turned into a Category 5 hurricane.
Yeah, it weakened to a high-end Category 4 before passing south of Jamaica.
Now
9:53. You want to read the next one?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, so Dean made landfall at peak intensity with maximum sustained winds of 175 miles per hour and a center pressure of 905 millibars in the Yucatan Peninsula on August 21st. It generated into a remnant low on August 23rd, but managed to stay as a hurricane. It dissipated on August 27th.
All right, so Dean made landfall as a Category 5 hurricane in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico with maximum sustained winds of 175 miles per hour. However, it weakened to a Category 1 hurricane before entering the Gulf of Mexico, and then made its final landfall around like 67 miles south of Brownsville, Texas. And then they dissipated on August 27th. Well, yeah, I think, yeah. This is repeating the cycle. So ocean sea surface temperatures are getting warmer, allowing for more intense tropical cyclones to form in the Caribbean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Gulf of Mexico. Go ahead.
What is the video about?
Well, I'll explain it in a minute. So Dean is one of the only 19 Atlantic hurricanes to make landfall at Category 5 intensity. It was one of the most powerful tropical cyclones to make landfall in the Atlantic Basin ever recorded. And yeah, Dean is like one monster.
Video, please.
Okay. So the video below is a satellite animation of Hurricane Dean's full life from its formation to its dissipation. Okay, let's get to the video.
Hey!
Stop that!
NASA!
Yep, national. Alright, so this is where Dean. So this is when
Why is
Dean.
it glitching?
I think the way it's designed. Alright, so this is where. Gabby, you know. Okay, so this is where Dean formed, and this is where it began swirling as a hurricane, and then rapidly intensified into a Category 5. And yeah, you can see the eye developed. And this is Dean as a Category 5, and then weakened to a Category 4 over the Caribbean Sea, passing south of several
How long
islands,
is this
bringing
video?
severe impacts. Gary, no, okay, not right now. Alright, so this is where Dean made landfall with maximum sustained winds of 175 miles per hour, and then managed to stay as a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, then dissipated on August. Okay, so this is a video of the Eastern Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean with several storms. Gabby!
You won't take my question.
Okay, I'll take your question.
Anyways, what's the video about?
The satellite animation of Hurricane
Okay,
Dean.
I'll be right back.
Why? Alright, so this is where Dean formed, and then it rapidly intensified to a Category 5 hurricane over the Caribbean Sea with maximum sustained winds of 165 miles per hour. However, before passing south of Jamaica, it weakened to a Category 4 hurricane. And yeah, and then early on August 21st, Dean made landfall in the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico at peak intensity with maximum sustained winds of 175 miles per hour. Yeah, and I think that's it. So does anyone have any questions or comments on the video? Yes. Yes, 9:53.
Alright, so
I can take yours after.
well how come Dean made this big intensity at me?
Well, warmer sea surface temperatures can occur at any time during the Atlantic hurricane season. So yeah, Gabby.
Anyways, why is it gray and then goes to blue on the picture?
In day, it's the day and night. The Earth orbits the sun every 365 days. All right, get up, Gabby. Get up.
I can watch. Anyways, can I get up? Okay, help. Move me to it.
Ah.
Give
This
me
is my Gatorade.
Oh, you have two. Not fair. Now I'm gonna put your hair. No wonder why we run out of Gatorade so fast.
Why did you crash into the ice?
Anyway, I have another question. So why is some words so hard to read?
This is the frames and yeah. Okay.
Back to the video.
Next slide.
I think that's.
Alright.
I forgot.
Next slide. Alright. So this is the image gallery of Dean. And I completed, well, yeah.
Which one is from it's a picture?
All 4 of them were captured by satellite imagery. 3 were captured by satellites, and 1 was captured from the International
Which one?
Space Station.
Which one?
These 4. All of these were captured by satellites. This one was captured by the International Space Station.
That looks cool. Let me check it out closely. Cool.
Okay. Alright. So this is the average gallery.
Question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Are all of these hurricanes? I forgot the name.
This is from deep. These satellite images are from deep. Okay, anyway.
Ta ti ti ta.
So these images were either taken from Wikipedia or Wikimedia. Anyways, alright, next slide, please. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Anyways,
Don't
so here's some
upset
fun
me.
facts about Dean.
Can
So-
I read?
So I'll read the first. Okay. So
Can I read the next one?
yeah. Alright. Dean was the 4th most intense Atlantic hurricane to make landfall on record. Behind Camille in 1969, Gilbert in 1988, and the 1935 Labor Day hurricane.
Or there's 5 things. Anyways, Dean lasted 14 days, 2 weeks. Throughout its lifespan, becoming a major hurricane from August 17th to
August 21st.
August 21st, when Dean
Gary,
passed.
you're already ready. Alright.
Sorry about that.
Alright. So when Dean passed south of Jamaica as a Category 4 hurricane, it brought extensive damage to the island. Yes, it passed south of several Caribbean islands, include Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Jamaica, but brought severe
were at
impacts
the-
to the island.
Question. We were at the Dominican Republic. We didn't see hurricanes.
That's because we were the official end of the 2023 Atlantic hurricane season.
Wow.
Yes. Alright, next.
Alright. Dean is one of the 10 Atlantic hurricanes to make it below
Who is
Category
this?
5 intensity, then strengthened to a Category 5 again.
So Dean is one of the 19 Atlantic hurricanes to make landfall as a Category 5
Jake.
hurricane. Yep. So Dean rapid. Yeah.
I thought that was your fault.
Okay. Anyways, so Dean was one of 19 Atlantic hurricanes to make landfall at Category 5 intensity. Can I finish my sentence first? Alright,
Okay.
So 19 Atlantic hurricanes made landfall at Category 5 hurricane. Dean is one of them. So 19 Atlantic hurricanes made landfall at Category 5 intensity, while 4 made landfall in the United States as a Category 5 hurricane.
Question.
The 1935 Labor Day hurricane, Camille in 1969, Andrew in 1992, and Michael in 2018.
Question.
Yes?
What is this middle part of the thing?
That's the eye.
They have eyes?
Yes,
Since
tropical-
when did they have eyes?
When they move to warm sea surface temperatures, it become like Category 2 or 3.
Okay.
Next slide, please.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Alright, so this is
Go.
I think that's it. That's all the slides. Alright,
Oh.
so this is the track of Dean.
Did you make this?
No, I got it from Wikipedia.
Wikipedia is everything to you?
True information!
True
Alright,
information!
anyways, so this is the track map of Dean. So
Oh,
it formed from a tropical wave in mid-August 2007. And strengthened into Tropical Storm Dean, and then moved through the Caribbean Sea and intensified into a Category 5 hurricane, while passing south of the Lesser Antilles with maximum sustained winds of 165 miles per hour. It passed south of Haiti. It passed through south of Haiti and the Dominican Republic as a Category 4 hurricane. It neared the island of Jamaica and brought extensive damage throughout the island, knocking out power. So this is. So Dean weakened to a Category 3 hurricane before its landfall in the Yucatan Peninsula. Daddy, what are you doing? So this is the so Dean made landfall as a Category 5 hurricane and weakened significantly after its landfall and became a Category 1 hurricane over the southern tip of the Gulf of Mexico. And it made landfall This. Gotta stop. Alright, so this is where Dean made his final landfall and dissipated on August 27th. Well, yeah.
Strong.
I think that's it for the slides. Does anyone have any questions, or are we all set with the discussion?
I think nobody has a question except Gabby.
Yeah. What's up, Gabby?
What is this whole thing mean?
This is the track map, Dean.
Can I have a hug? No.
Alright.
Bye-bye, guys.
Alright. We'll see you in episode 2 of the Category 5 Atlantic Hurricanes, or possibly episode 3 of Category
Bye-bye.
4 Atlantic Hurricanes
Bye-bye.
discussion, where we discuss Hurricane Camille or Wilma. Boo, bye-bye.